Hey everybody, welcome to another guitar review. Today we're doing the Harley Benton CST 24 Deluxe with the F-holes cut out. This is one of the older ones, so this one is a couple of years old. So it has the old Wilkinson pickups in. So just give you a quick walkthrough what it's all about. You've got a mahogany body, you've got a tobacco burst flame top, which will be a veneer. It's got the F-hole cutouts, mahogany whole body there, through neck, which is also mahogany, rosacea, fretboard, which is thermally treated maple, I believe, and die-cast tuners as per usual. It's got a graphite nut and the little star inlays there, like that. Now this one didn't come with coil tap. It was just standard 2 Wilkinson humbuckers, volume tone, and me and a friend of mine, we coil tapped this humbucker here and put a little switch in. Also has a very nice Wilkinson wraparound bridge with the ability to adjust the G and the B string independently of the whole thing, and you can also adjust it backwards and forwards as well via Allen key grub screws there, and obviously the height up and down. I acquired this guitar second hand roughly 6 months ago, so it had been used for about a year and a half before I got it. I have used it quite a lot. I really like the guitar, and it's stood up quite well to the stresses of gigging and touring and recording and coming into the cold environment, into the warm environment, back again. It's held up really well, but we'll have a closer look at it. I will also run some sound tests in the studio after I've walked through the guitar. Unlike the review I did of the Harley Benton ST70 Black Paisley, which I'll stick up here, I can't take this apart because it's all one thing. So this is going to be a review of the guitar. It's also going to be feature a guitar hack. I'll explain what's going on there with the pole pieces, but more on that later on in the video. So like I said, this particular one is the pre-Roswell pickups and has the Wilkinson pickups. Luckily for me, these are genuine Wilkinson pickups and not fake ones. That's why Harley Benton changed to Roswell, because they were having problems with forgeries coming through. These ones are good. They're not microphonic or anything like that, and they actually sound pretty decent. But if you stick around, we'll do a sound test. And so this is like 2 years on, and you can see it's holding up really well. A little bit of condensation. It's a bit warm in here. The frets on it are very nice. They need a polish. They haven't been done for a while, so I'll do that when I change the strings next. Everything's really nicely done, which is what I noticed about this guitar. All the dot inlays are really nicely done. They're all in the right places. It's got a lovely nut. The graphite nut is well cut. The tuners aren't the best in the world, but they do hold their tune very well. This guitar doesn't go out of tune whatsoever. It's very good. And I have no issues at all with the sound, and the toggle switch is still nice and tight. Pots feel smooth and good, and I haven't had to touch this at all. This is still as it came to me. It's perfectly set up. There are a few scratches, I don't know if you can see, but there are a few scratches here and there, but nothing to worry about. I particularly like the neck. It's really good to get to the high frets. You can get right up there quite easily. So all that said and done, let's get in the studio and plug it in. Okay, here we go. So for the sound test, I am using my hand-built 5-watt valve head Going into the Harley Benton CST Vintage 30 equipped 1x12 combo, mic'd up with my SE Studio mic, going into my Focusrite 2nd Gen interface into Adobe Audition CS6 neck pickup in full humbucker. Now, like I said before, this is like a guitar hack video as well. I coil tapped the humbucker, and what happens when you do that, and these old Wilkinson pickups, you're able to coil tap them, which is great. And what happens is, when you put it in the coil tap position, the volume of the pickup halves. Maybe you want that, but I didn't want that. I wanted to get like a humbucker sound, and then a kind of more of a jangly, stratty type sound. So to combat the volume issue, or to reduce it as much as possible, if you lower the pickup down and then raise the pole pieces up, it balances the volume quite a bit. And you could experiment with this, and you can get different tones out of that. And you can these pickups also have the ability. You also have the ability to do it on the bridge pickup as well. If you wanted to coil tap, you could do the same thing, or you could just experiment with lowering and higher, get different tones. So this is on a nice clean valvey sound. This is the neck pickup. Coil tapped. Back to the full pickup. Coil tapped. Then we go to the middle position, so there's two humbuckers. Coil tap the neck. So you can hear the difference quite a lot. Back to the two humbuckers. Coil tap the neck. And then just the humbucker. I haven't coil tapped the humbucker, so quite nice. So that's with no effects, that's just direct into the amp, nothing at all. Just going to give it a little tune. It's been outside in the cold. Now obviously I can't compare this guitar to a PRS, I don't have a PRS. I've never actually played a PRS, so I can't do a comparison. But this guitar in its own right looks great, I think, and it plays really great. The action is low, very comfortable. The neck is a nice, comfortable C. It's not too big, it's not too thin. It's just perfect. So, let's add a bit of gain. So this is the humbucker full. Just a tube screamer. And we coil tap it. Back to the humbucker. Bit more bite. Bit rounder. Back to the coil tap. Bit more Strat-like. Wouldn't say Strat sound, but Strat-like. Sorry about the hum, that's my gear. Right. So, into the middle position. So it's two humbucker. coil tap the neck, and I like this sound quite a lot. And then on to the bridge. So yeah, very nice indeed. So unfortunately, no unboxing, but my impressions of this guitar when I first got it was I was pretty astounded. They come in at about £196, I think, the new version, and the new version has the Roswells and it has a coil tap. So it's a slight upgrade to this one. I had to add a coil tap, but only on this pickup. I didn't do this pickup. And yeah, so the actual finish in it is really pretty. It's really nice. And I was impressed all over about this guitar. Second hand, I think I got it for around 100. I kind of did it as part of a deal, but it worked out about £100. So second hand for £100, this PRS style guitar, which is gorgeous to look at. It's got a nice weight to it. It's made with decent materials. Yeah, it's a pretty good buy, I think. So if you'd like to watch more of my videos, then don't forget to subscribe, hit the little dingy belly thing. I upload videos every day, not just reviews. I do a daily vlog and I do guitar hacks and stuff like that as well. There's content for everybody. Thank you!